Hello everyone and welcome to this video about ethical marketing with data. I'm Today I'm gonna try to provide you with 4 tips for a cleaner conscience. Um, this video is made to be from one marketeer to another. Um, I'm in no way an expert in ethics. I'm not here to judge what people do. I'm just here to share some of my advice on how to deal with the ethics of marketing, and how to feel good about what you do. This video was made because of the Netflix video, social media, so the social dilemma, and the new GDPR rules, and my thoughts through the last couple of years about working with marketing and if I'm really making the world a better place. And it's easy to have doubts about that when this is what you read about and hear about in the media. Um, my first advice is if you can, if you can convince your boss or whoever gives you the tasks that you have to do with marketing, try to focus more on pull marketing and less on push. Not only is it, at least in my view, more ethical because you have more focus on the consumer. It's actually the consumer's choice to look at the advertising instead of you just showing it to them when they don't want it. But it can also be very profitable, and I hope you can convince your boss about that. At least I enjoy working with pull marketing, and one of the, well, 3 of the things I think you can argue with your boss is pull is cheaper. You don't have to spend money on making pull marketing, at least content for example, social media, and that's another big pro about it is that pull marketing is really effective in social media. You can get a lot of a lot of reach and engagement through very cheap pull marketing. And if you do this correctly, if you gain um, a lot of followers, you got a lot of engagement through your content media, both on your web page and on social media, then it'll also help your SEO rankings. And second advice is, yeah, pretty much same as the first, but with a different approach. More content. Content is rising for a reason. Content is extremely effective when done correctly. And content is a way to use the information you have about your consumers to actually create content that makes sense for them. So yeah, you're using data, but you're at least doing it with the purpose of helping your consumer to make the right decision. So to make a purchase that hopefully makes them happy. And I would very much recommend the book by Marcus Sheridan called They Ask You Answer. You can also watch some of his YouTube videos if you don't want to read the book. But this is a book that really goes into depth about how you can use the data you have about your consumers, the questions they ask, the information they're looking for, to create really, really great content that not only makes it easier for the consumers to find you and to make the right decisions, but it also can really drive your sales and your profit. And also makes life easier for your coworkers. As I mentioned, with content marketing, you already have something to publish to social media, and content marketing also makes the life of your CEO responsible much easier. A third is not that much of my advice, but more a reminder that the data not necessarily bad. As I just mentioned in content marketing, there's a lot of ways to use data correctly, um, and with good in mind. And yeah, it has been used poorly. It has been distributed where it shouldn't be, um, and you should not be a part of this problem. And I hope that if you notice something like that going on in your company, you make them know that you don't want to be a part of it. Um, but remember that in general, data is made to make it better for the consumer. It's not used to exploit the consumer. I see how data can be used to manipulate, and no doubt some social media are doing that in a bad way, whether it's something they are aware of and doing on purpose. I'm not sure, but for sure, I think there should be a change in how they do it. Um, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, please watch The Social Dilemma. Um, Fourth advice I have is to take a look at what are you selling. This again goes to how do you feel? How do you get a clean conscience? Because it's not just about how you use data and how you market, it's also about what you market. Can you stand in for the for the product that you're selling and the company that you're working for? For example, I have not been willing to work for tobacco companies because I don't want to market for them. I don't want to be a part of contributing to more people smoking. Um, so if you can, start looking for work in companies and with products that actually makes the world better the way you see it. Um, and some additional last thoughts. Again, a reminder: I'm not anyway an expert in ethics. I'm not here to judge people. I'm just here to share my thoughts and how I think this approach to ethical marketing can be taken. And if you want to know more, I can recommend Morten Rand Henriksen, who has written a lot about it on his LinkedIn. He has a course called Ethics in Design, which could probably be interesting for some of you. And again, I recommend the They Ask You Answer book by Marcus Sheridan, and looking him up. And if you have any other sources you think I should look at, or any thoughts about this subject at all, please let me know through the comments. And thanks for watching.